Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today we're in Rolvenden in Kent. Today we're going to do another short walk around the area, another 5 or 6k. It should involve a lot of fields, some good viewpoints, and Rolvenden Layne, which is a quaint little village. Anyway, let's get you to the map and let's see the route today. So the walk today is in Rolvenden, which is south of London in the Weald area of Kent. So if we zoom in a little bit, we start sitting in Rolvenden here by the church. From there we start walk over a couple of fields, over the wooded areas to see what's there. After the wooded area we start walking into Rolvenden Layne, which is a quaint little village. See a couple of nice houses and see what's around that area. From there we start to walk out of Rolvenden Layne over the fields before we start heading back up. We make a little bit of a detour, go the wrong direction and come back down before back up the lanes, back towards Rolvenden, and then we'll see what's in Rolvenden village itself at the end. So let's see where this goes. So the temperature this weekend has definitely dropped off. I think we're about 17 or 18 degrees at the moment, which is welcome. From last weekend it was over 30, so it's definitely easier to walk this weekend. But as you can see, it's pretty cloudy, overcast in the sky today, so a typical British weather. But it's quite humid, so it's not too bad. So there's a high likelihood that it's going to rain, I've got a coat, so it should be all right. Anyway, we're just coming up to something called the Wilderness, which is on the map. But I don't think there's too much wilderness in Kent. We'll see what's through here. I can see why this part of the walk gets its name, the Wilderness. It's definitely a stark difference from the fields we just walked across from the church. And today it feels very tropical, where it's rained last night and it's very humid. So it's a little bit different to what you normally experience around this area in Kent. Anyway, we're going to walk down here a bit further on, towards Rolvenden Layne, which is a small village or hamlet, I think it is. So the walk today is part of the High Weald Landscape Trail. The trail is a 90-mile walk around the Weald of Kent, which we won't be doing today, but we're doing part of it. So we're doing about a mile and a half, towards Rolvenden Layne, which is where we're heading to now, up these fields. So we're just walking into Rolvenden Layne now. As you can see, some absolutely amazing old buildings. Oh look, there's a house over that direction. It looks very old. This one looks old as well. There's some very big houses down here. So we'll walk along here a little bit. We're going off track a little bit, but we should be able to, we'll head back. And then, get back on the path. That is funny. So we're walking down here, I think it's called Mount Road a little bit. But have a look at these houses down here. They're absolutely amazing. And big massive trees in the garden. Look at that. I don't know whether you see it in the distance, but we are walking down beside it anyway. So you might get to see a bit more of it. But that is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we're down here. No, we're not down this footpath. Yeah, the book I got for Christmas, which I'm trying to get all the walks done this year, the 40 favourite walks book, yeah, took me down the wrong direction. So yeah, if you ever get this book, the maps aren't too great, but yeah, the views and the actual walk itself is absolutely, yeah, amazing. So we're walking down Mountain Road now, yeah, towards a footpath that'll be on the right hand side, hopefully. As everyone in the UK will know, it's been so dry this year. We've had hardly any rainfall. I mean, yeah, it rained last night, but still, have a look at the cracks in the ground. I can't believe actually anything grows, in the southeast at least. But yeah, in this field we got wheat. I'm pretty sure it should be higher, well, taller this time of year. I mean, it's up to my thigh pretty much. If you do know, and you're a farmer, yeah, put a comment below. How high should the wheat get in this area? So we're just crossing the third field out of 6. All of them seem to be wheat this year, which is good. Anyway, yeah, it feels like we are in the middle of nowhere a little bit here. I mean, have a look at the views behind me of the Weald. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, in that direction, will probably be Appledore, and then New Romley, and then the sea over that way. Tenterton, I think, is over in this direction over here. And then Rolvenden, which we're heading to, I think, is more, yeah, this direction. So we're still heading a little bit out, but we're starting to yeah, walk back towards the halfway point now. So yeah, not bad, is it? So I nearly missed this marker. It's actually in the middle of a field. Anyway, we've come from this direction down here, and where we got to go is actually up here, right through the middle of the field. I was going to continue walking down here. So yeah, if you do this walk, just yeah, keep an eye out for these markers. It's pretty well signposted, but we're still following, yeah, the Weald Landscape Trail, so which heads up that way. I believe this one down here is the Eden Valley Walk, which we've done part of before in another video. But yeah, anyway, we're going to head back up here. As always, like with all my other videos, I'm using Komoot to track my route today. So if you fancy joining along and doing one of these walks, yeah, please see below in the description. Yeah, the link will be below. Anyway, you probably need it. Otherwise you probably might miss that point down there. Anyway, yeah, let's continue on. So we just come across another viewpoint here. As you can see in the distance, or down below, is a marshy area. That's called Crayfish Lagoon. I'm not sure how many crayfish are actually down there anymore. There's only a little stream, so maybe they're all in that stream. Who knows? So maybe we'll find out. Anyway, up in the hills over in this direction is the yeah, South Tenterton. We might get to see the steam train in this area. I've heard it a few times. I don't know if we caught it on camera, but yeah, if we do, yeah, I'll put it up. Anyway. I've been watching Clarkson's farm this week. Do you reckon that this sort of stuff is GS2. Do you remember that? If you haven't seen it, yeah, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But I think it's sort of like wildflowers and wild sort of grasses that sort of grow, and then you get subsidies from the government. Anyway, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't really know. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think that's what it is. I'll pan you around anyway, so you can have a closer look. Is that GS2? Let me know. So this sign here marks the end of our journey along the High Weald Landscape Trail. If we continued on, we'd be going on down that direction. Yeah, continuing on down the marshes. So we've come from this direction over here, down that, over that field, full of GS2 maybe, don't know, let me know. But we're gonna head on now back towards Rolvenden, which involves going up a footpath in this direction through, yeah, this wooded area. So I just got my bearings, and I don't think we're going to walk down that main road. But yeah, it's too dangerous, and there's no paths on either side of the road. And being national speed limit at 60 miles an hour, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. So yes, we're walking back down the lane, yeah, where we saw a footpath earlier on, that we walk down there, and yeah, continue on and get to another lane, which gets us back into Rolvenden. I feel a bit stupid there. Had to walk all the way back down, back towards that signpost for the High Weald Landscape Trail. So it's quite a journey back. Anyway, this yeah, this track that we're walking on now, with this trail, just spurs off in a slightly different direction. So I missed it through the hedges. So we're walking back up here towards something called Mounts Lane, and from there we should pick up yeah, another lane called Picturesque Lane, I think it is. Yeah, and that takes us back into Rolvenden itself. So yeah, I think it's more walking across fields like this, see a few sheep and get back into the village. So we're just walking up Mounts Lane now, which heads us towards Picturesque Lane, which takes us back into Rolvenden. As you can see, yeah, this lane is a little bit more quieter than the other one, so it's not a main road, but it's still national speed limit, so you can still do 60 down here if you wanted to. It'd be crazy to, but you could if you wanted. Anyway, this lane would be absolutely great Togay road. If you know what Togay is, comment below. I'd love to hear. Oh, look at that plant pot, it's brilliant. Right, okay, Picturesque Lane, here we go, last stretch before Rolvenden. So we're just driving back in Rolvenden now. Rolvenden actually has quite some history. It was actually listed in the Domesday Book back in 1086, so it's quite old. It was previously known as Rolvenden at that point. So the people that don't know, the Domesday Book is a manuscript that did a great survey in England and Wales during that 1086. It was ordered by William the Conqueror. Yeah, so we're continuing walking down the village. The village was actually nearly destroyed back in the 1600s. Where villagers actually had to move out, and that's the reason why Rolvenden Layne exists, because they did move down there to set up their new houses and things. So we're just passing something a bit unexpected here. So it's an old phone box, and it appears to have like a full paper mache person in it. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it made me do a proper double take. So Rolvenden actually has its own motor museum. Unfortunately, it was closed today, so we didn't actually get a chance to take a look. But the museum actually is meant to focus on Morgan cars. So Morgan are those little three-wheeler cars with the one wheel at the back and the engine up front. So they're a little bit different, and you don't see too many of them. But maybe we'll come back and have a look at a later point. So we finally made it back into Rolvenden. I think all in all, that was nearly a 6-mile journey. What did we see? We saw some fields, we saw some great views, and lots of interesting things along the way actually. Again, another great walk out of the 40 favourite walks book for Christmas that I've got. Another one to tick off the list. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. It does really help. And also, if you want to see any more of my videos, please consider subscribing. That'd mean the world. Anyway, see you next time.